Hello, all. Stacy the Blackfeather Intuitive, and welcome to Divinely Decked Tarot and Oracle Reviews done Stacy style. And today I'm so excited. I have a brand new Oracle deck that I have been waiting for. It's a Kickstarter from Lamucci, and it is the Fantome or Fantome Oracle deck. It's a complementary deck to the tarot deck that I got, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. And I'm super pumped because it arrived yesterday. I have not opened it. So let's get to it and review this together. Oh, so exciting. Okay, so it comes in this beautiful magic box. And I thought that was kind of a nice touch. It just looks fun. And it's Lamucci design. Oh, so pretty. Thank you. Each item of ours is crafted with great attention to detail. We treat each and every order with thought and care, and we take full responsibility if you fall in love with our products. Oh, that's so cute. Again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for supporting Lamucci Design. P.S. Consider reusing this box. If that's not an option, please properly recycle it. Makes total sense. Thank you for making this project come to life. Oh, cool. We get a little coupon code. I like that. Always appreciate a good coupon code. Oh, and look, they've done like a waxed seal envelope. I don't think I bought anything super extra with this. I say that to you and I'm lying because I did. I did buy something extra. But let's see. Oh, it's our certificate of authenticity. Ooh, this is so fun. Oh my God, it's got my name on it. So this certificate of authenticity certifies that this tarot deck is a one-of-a-kind, authentic, original artwork and is one of the decks that was bought during the original Kickstarter campaign. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. You know, I have loved tarot and oracle for such a long time, but did not realize kind of like what a thing it was, what a thing it could be, and that, you know, we could have like certificates of authenticity. So, you know, this is new. This is very new and exciting to me. So this will be my second, you know, well, actually, no, I have a few that are, you know, certified. I was thinking about signed. I don't know that this deck is signed, but anyway, certificate of authenticity. So I did pay for something extra, and I think it was if I'm not mistaken, it was like a bag or something. Yeah, that's what this is. Okay. Sorry for the crinkle. Oh, beautiful. That's right. I remember really liking what they were showing. And I normally don't buy, you know, all the merch or whatever on the other side of it. I usually just go for the deck. But this looked so pretty to me. And I thought it would be really nice as a carrying case. So, of course, it's just, you know, covered in stuffed with fluff, stuffed with tissue. But this is going to be fantastic because I have found that I like to take some of these decks out, you know, out and about with me, and I need something to kind of hold on to it. So it having its own deck, and it's really nice. It's velvet, and of course it's all my colors. We've got the purples and the aquas. So I thought that was really cool. And, you know, it supports the makers, so, you know, the creators. So I think that is super important. Okay, it came with some kind of, oh, it's a yes, no coin. That's kind of funky. Let's see what else we got. Oh, beautiful. We got a postcard. Very nice. And then there's like a page of stickers here. Let's see if I can get it out without, you know, like these nails are fun to have, but they really are not very practical. For me being such a Virgo, they're really a pain in the ass. So I'll use stickers in my journaling practice, my daily tarot journaling practice. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust the camera here. So, you know, I might use these, I might not, I might give them away, but, you know, they come with the whole presentation. And so, you know, presentation is really important. So, wow, really liking that, guys. Okay, put that to the side. And here we have the Fantome. Sorry, I always say Fantome. It's because there's a Star Trek episode. It's a Star Trek Voyager episode, and there's a character in that episode named Fantome. And so it's Fantome is what it is. Fantome, the Oracle deck. And I realized I wanted to grab the original tarot that I've got, and I forgot to grab it. So I'm just getting that now. And this is the companion Oracle deck to the Fantome tarot deck. And I've loved this deck. I think I might have even done a review on this on my channel. Let's just take a quick peek. So you get an idea, you get a feel for the imagery, the flair. I love the backs. The backs are, sign of that sort of that shiny filigree. Of course, I love that it is aqua colored. That makes my heart happy. They are not gilded. And this will just kind of give you a flair for what their imagery is like. So there's something just, I want to say, simple about this in a way that it still honors the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot system, but it is, I just love the colors. It evokes something within me. They're just fun to look at. And there's such an energy that comes off of these cards. And so I don't know if I ordered these off of a Kickstarter campaign or if I got these from Amazon. I can't remember which one this was. But when I saw that it came out with with an Oracle deck on Kickstarter, I got super pumped. Like I was like, I don't know, number 4 or something to sign up for this. So let's check it out. So first things first, not happy that it's not in a box, but because it's an Oracle deck and obviously they've gone, with fewer cards, that's very likely why it's in a tuck box and not in a regular box itself. Slightly bummed about that, but it's all good. I'm not even sure how many they come with, but I love that it is a matte finish. Love that they are using the same colors and coloring as the original, but it has its own feeling and its own flair. Lamucci design. Let's take a look at the back here. So just a lot of the Lamucci. So good PR. Okay, so the tuck box opened really easily and effortlessly. That is so nice because you guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, I get all, my knickers in a twist because I find that the tuck boxes get damaged right away. Okay, wow, so they're gilded. So beautiful. Okay, let's take a look at the book. So the book also is matte. It's the same size as the cards, which I really like. I'm loving the design on the front cover. And this, the original deck almost is like a newsprint, but it's all in color. So let's see what they've done here. Okay, so it's a different feel for the pages. And I'm really liking the black with the white design, the white font. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. So it is full color. They are showing the card and giving the description. It looks like the description is just a very simple 3 or 4 line paragraph. I think that's great. I'll definitely read one of the messages. Oh, and then they give us a little message here. May the wisdom of the cards guide you on your journey, illuminating paths of self-discovery and growth. Trust your intuition, embrace the messages you receive, and know that every reading brings you closer to your truth. You are the creator of your destiny. Walk your path with courage and light. Oh, beautiful. All right. So again, just as a kind of a comparison, they've used similar imaging, similar symbolism to tie the two decks together, but it's clear that they are very different. We have a standard tarot size, and now we have a standard oracle size. This card deck is, I would say, kind of like a US Games quality deck. It is shinier. I'm not always a fan of the shiny, but it's a decent quality for sure. These feel even better, so thicker in nature. Again, we're using a lot of that black cardstock, and they've got the gilding on top of it. So I'm just loving it. Let's take a look. Oh, beautiful. Courage. Look at that dragon. So I have to say, I love that it's matte. I just love the matte finish. In fact, that would be my only not criticism, but my only on my wish list. If this deck were different, it would be matte rather than on shiny cardstock. Courage. Face challenges boldly. Your strength is unwavering. Resilience. Oh, look at this flower. So this is one of the, I want to say, one of the images or the concepts that always really sticks with me, is the idea that, you know, there's a flower or a dandelion that can grow through the cracks in the cement, right? Or the crack in the concrete. It's like, what did you have to go through, you little fighter, to get to the growth? And you're so beautiful, right? And that's what this makes me think of. Resilience. Endure life's trials. You are stronger than you know. Loving the colors in this as well. You know, we have some desert colors. Again, because it's on a matte finish, we have brighter, bolder colors, kind of jewel tones, but they're a little bit subdued. And I love that because it's a bit of a softer look. I'm loving all of the rays of light that are coming off of the flower, you know, really indicating the inner strength and the inner light that is within all of us. Forgiveness. Release old wounds. Freedom lies in letting go. Ah, this is just making my heart so happy. You know, I use the tarot a lot. I have a feeling I'm going to use the Oracle deck even more, just because I love the matte finish look. I love how the colors are popping off of this paper style. I think it's just incredible. Patience. Allow things to unfold naturally. Time reveals all. Loving that we've got this hourglass. We have some desert flora and fauna back here. Also, even though this is an hourglass, it kind of gives you the feeling of a pyramid and an inverted pyramid on the top of it. So, of course, a little nod to Egypt, right? In the Egyptian stuff, which is right up my alley. This could be the moon with the moon's rays, or it could be the sun that's eclipsed with the sun's rays on it. So depending on how you're reading it, you can get a lot from that. Purpose. Align with your calling. Live with intention and direction. Oh, gorgeous. Walking up the mountain, right? Symbolizing that journey. What are we here to actually do? Creativity. Express yourself freely. Let your soul's colors shine. Loving this. Loving that we've got the back of, this feels like the magician, right? The wizard energy. We're seeing the back of him and he's working the energy. He's working with what he's got. Very inspired. Acceptance. Welcome things as they are. Peace flows from acceptance. And I love that we have someone kind of in the solid, and then we have the fantome, the ghost, right? The apparition. That's fantome is French. I love that it's showing the apparition, kind of like acceptance of the fact that you are in a human body, but that you are also, you know, a soul. You know, you're here to sorry, that's Mr. Neo making his presence known. You're having, you know, you're a spiritual being having a human experience. And so I love that. Freedom. Oh, yes. The peace dove that gets released from the cage. Liberate yourself from constraints. Embrace your true self. Awakening. I'm a big fan of this particular concept, this image concept. It's used a lot, but I feel like it just makes a lot of sense. And tying it to awakening rather than meditation, I feel is just perfect. This makes me think a lot of high priestess energy because of the two pillars. She's sitting cross-legged, kind of on a throne area. It looks almost like a pineapple here, not so much pomegranates, but and we've got the two moons. So I do feel that this has definitely a lot of that high priestess energy. Surrender, let go of control, flow with life's natural rhythm. Beautiful. Loving the moon, how the moon is depicted here. The imagery is just so gentle, you know? Gratitude, appreciate life's gifts. Abundance follows gratitude. Loving the two hands, opening up, being able to receive, but also being able to give. Loving the water energy. Water is our ocean of emotion. It's also the realm of the psychic. Healing, embrace self-care, restore your energy and spirit. This is phenomenal. She's in the water. So this makes me think a lot of, we could say temperance, but also I'm thinking the Queen of Cups. So being in that watery energy, being in your ocean of emotion, feeling very confident about it with, you know, a lotus in the background as well as a lotus at the foreground. You know, it's all about the lotus. The lotus struggles, just like that flower that we saw on resilience. It struggles to grow out of the muck and mire, but once it is there, it's beautiful and it's hardy. Intuition, listen to your heart's whispers. They hold truths untold. Loving the kind of the heart shape and all of the detailing that creates that heart energy, heart within a heart within a heart. Protection, you are shielded from harm. Feel safe to journey onward. Beautiful. This makes me think of the Emperor a little bit. Also a knight, got that knight energy and that knight feel, of course, the quest. Transformation, oh, like the death card. Embrace change. Growth emerges from endings. Beautiful. Guidance, seek wisdom. The universe speaks through symbols. Loving that owl. And notice the owl is the Fantome, right? So all of these have an essence of the Fantome, the apparition, the ghost. And this is the peace dove. That's another reason why I really loved this deck. I found it so unique how they add spirit into it, just a unique approach. Manifestation, the power to create is in your hands. Believe in abundance. Beautiful. So this is like energy. The energy is the apparition. Insight, trust your inner knowing. The answers lie within. Beautiful. It's like sacred geometry. Clarity. Sorry, this feels a little thicker, but okay. Clarity. The fog lifts and all becomes clear. See with fresh eyes. I wasn't sure if there was something that was stuck. Yeah, but we're good. Wisdom. Knowledge gained from experience. Trust your learned insight. Passion. Pursue your desires with fervor. Let your heart lead. Oh, I'm loving this. Loving everything about this. So spirit is coming from her hands, but I also feel like it's right at her core. So that soul energy, feeling the passion of your soul. Renewal. A fresh chapter begins. Embrace the new with open arms. Harmony. Find balance in life's symphony. Peace is within reach. Loving this. I love the sort of the galactic feel, the as above, so below. And we're seeing, the beautiful, there's a name for it, but when they take all of the stones and they create their own little statue of them, kind of an altar thing. There's a name for it. And right now it just escapes me. But I just love this. I love this whole look. Super soothing. You know, it makes me want to just lean in and be a part of the scene. It's gorgeous. And I just noticed here too, there's just one rock that is the Fantome. And I think that is incredible that we've got the essence of the Fantome and it's at the top. So it's like adding, this was already created in the physical and now it's adding one more layer. I think that's incredible. Connection, strengthen bonds, unity brings greater strength. Oh, and look at that. The two hands coming together. That's beautiful. Faith, believe without seeing. Trust in what you feel is true. Wow. She's working the magic. You know, we can think Reiki, we can think energy modality healing here. This is really beautiful. Okay, so because we've got the two decks here, what I'm going to do is in true Stacey style, I'm going to shuffle these up and see how this deck wants to work with you. And then we'll just do a couple of combos between these two decks and see how they complement one another, because they were designed to complement one another. Connection. Oh, of course. Strength and bonds. Unity brings greater strength. So loving this, obviously, if you're going to be working with this deck, it really wants to connect with your heart and soul space. It wants to help you to feel connected to self and source. And I feel like the messaging and the guidance is always going to encourage you to see it from a number of different perspectives so that you can encourage that connection space rather than, cutting things off or black and white. There's nothing black and white, I feel, about this deck. This deck is always going to lead you into the gray areas, the happy medium. It's going to provide guidance that helps you to bridge any gaps that have occurred. And that's really important. I feel like this is going to be a great deck to use when you are having questions around relationships, whether those are love relationships, romantic in nature, or whether you've got, familial relationships, or you and your besties, the community piece, work related things. It's going to help you in that regard. Let's just kind of read the message of the book as well and get an added layer. Connection highlights the importance of relationships. There you go. And the web of interdependence that binds us all. This card encourages you to nurture the bonds you share with others, fostering mutual support and understanding. It reminds you that true strength comes from unity, and that by working together, you can achieve more than you could alone. Honor the connections that uplift you and cultivate harmony in your interactions. So yes, definitely, this is a deck that wants to maintain your connections, to fortify your connections, and wants you to feel a deep connection and a deep sense of like being a part of, belonging is how I would put that. Okay, let's just do a couple of deck combos here. Actually, what I can do is just put them side by side and we'll flip them over. I don't know why I need to overcomplicate. Here we go. So Queen of Cups and Faith. Believing without seeing. Trust in what you feel is true. So Queen of Cups, if you're pulling the Queen of Cups energy, this could be a health matter. This could be getting kind of caught up in your ocean of emotion. This is feeling comfortable in your emotional space. This is the healer. This is the empath. And having faith, believe without seeing, trust in what you feel is true. So trust in yourself, trust in your inner knowing, trust that what you are receiving is real, and that it's there for you, there to help you. Nine of Cups and clarity. The fog lifts and all becomes clear. See with fresh eyes. So wishes fulfilled, right? I've done all the work and I've arrived. I've arrived at a particular, destination, and this feels good, and I can sit in and enjoy it, and it's bringing me a lot of clarity. Now that I've arrived at this place, I understand the struggle. I understand why I went through the things that I went through in order to get here. We'll just take a look at a couple more here. Six of Wands and Wisdom. So Six of Wands is a card of victory. It can also indicate a false victory, or I want to say you won the battle, but you haven't yet won the war. Wisdom, knowledge gained from experience. Trust your learned insight. So I feel like this is a really good match and a really good pairing. Obviously, it's the same artwork, so we don't have to worry about that. But even just the messaging behind it. Use your wisdom. Yes, you have achieved a particular victory, but it's going to be a nothing burger. You're not going to be able to sustain it unless you've actually learned something from it and you apply that wisdom and apply that learning to what's going on. Wisdom will bring about balance, harmony, and alignment, which is the energy of the six. So you have to be open to receiving it. And then, of course, here, the Two of Cups and passion. Oh, well, there you go. Pursue your desires with fervor. Let your heart lead. So this kind of feels like it's like the high priestess behind the ground, or the matchmaker who, the healer that is working the energy and you've got a connection between these two, you know, a soulmate connection, whether they're friends or brother and sister, or maybe there's a romantic partnership that's involved here. Maybe this is a business thing. What's bringing these two together is a common passion. And this person is helping to work the energy. I feel like this is the spirit worker, you know, helping to fill in the blanks here. And all of these, you know, all of the energy that's coming through here, I feel that that is represented in the caduceus here in the snake. That winding energy, there's a synergy between the two cards. Oh my God, this is so incredible. Okay, one more, and then we will call it. Three of Pentacles and purpose. Oh, this makes a lot of sense too. So Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. It's also paying attention to the details, wanting to get it right in the process of learning something. Purpose, align with your calling, live with intention and direction. You know, you're building something so that you can eventually get to the top. And sometimes you need a little bit of assistance. Sometimes you need a little help to lay the foundation. But once the foundation is laid, you know, it's very clear on the direction that you're going. And so you have that vision, you know where you want to land. And so I feel that that is a really cool pairing, a really cool combination. So obviously these two decks by the same designer and creator, you know, they meant to put these two together. So the imagery and everything is really going to work. That was kind of a given and a no-brainer, but it's really exciting to see how the energy of the cards, this is definitely a very different card deck than the tarot. There's just a different feel and a different energy to it, physically as well as energetically. But I feel that they still really are excellent as companion decks. Wow. Oh my goodness, I'm loving that. Why is it not moving? Okay. Apparently I'm doing something wrong here. Sorry, guys. There we go. So that is our oracle review of Lamucci Designs Fantome Oracle. So excited to have shared this with you guys. If you want more stuff like this, feel free to join my new membership offerings on YouTube. I've got 3 tiers for you to check out and become one of my fabulous phoenixes. Would love to see you guys there. And also, please like, subscribe, put some comments in there. Let me know what you thought of this deck, what you thought of this particular combination. You know, does it float your boat? Is it not your style? Would love to carry on the conversation and create a dialogue with you guys. So until I see you for another Divinely Decked or my Black Feather Couture Divining a VIP life, I am sending you lots of love and support. We will see you on the flip side and transform well. That's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was great to connect with you guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment for more content like this. And feel free to follow me on Blue Sky for even more content every single day. Can't wait to see you guys next week for another installment of Black Feather Couture Divining the VIP Life.